Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of the Love Your Money Challenge. I'm Elizabeth Bukor, and I'm thrilled that you're here. Today is all about unlocking your income potential. So, if you've ever felt that your current income isn't fully reflecting your skills, or that you have untapped talents just waiting to make a difference, then this session is for you. So, bring out your workbooks for today, download it if you don't have the copy at hand, and let's head over to day 5. So today we are going to identify potential income streams and business ideas. We'll go through a brainstorming table, and you can create your own as well in order to build a financial cushion, just that extra bit of money that makes things, that makes your finances a little bit more comfortable for you. And we're also going to reflect how our talents, that our God-given gifts, can be used to serve both your financial goals and your community. Okay, so let's start with like a simple question. I want you to think about the things that you do in your day-to-day life and the things that you enjoy doing. What do you think are the unique talents or skills or passions that you possess? You can ask people around you that know you well, your parents, your friends, anybody that maybe lives with you. They may have ideas, and you might also have ideas as well. And then I want you to think about how these talents can also be used to create value for others. And I'll share with you a table that I've put together based on different talents that we may have and some women in my community do have. And then I want us to consider and just think about it in your mind, how your God-given talents can be the foundation of a side project or a business that not only enhances your income but also serves your community. Okay, now that you've been thinking about this, I want you to list out 3 talents or passions that you believe are unique gifts of God. That may be speaking, it may be gifts of help, being able to nurture people, being able to organize things, being able to lead. It could be a plethora of things. Okay, well done. Next, we're going to move on to brainstorming income opportunities. And I've got a simple brainstorming table here, and I want you to think about how you could use your talents to generate extra income. And I'm going to give you some examples to just help spark your creativity. So here is an example of some brainstorming ideas. So if you open the Love Your Money Challenge worksheet that you have, you will find access to, on the bottom tabs, you'll see day 5 brainstorming table. And there you'll see a couple of examples, and then you can add yours to the bottom, or you can just delete this and start from scratch with yours. An example is handmade craft sales. So this is something that my children do. And many people that I know, and friends of mine also do this. They make handmade jewelry, and they sell it on platforms like Etsy or local craft fairs. And then you can just write a brief description of what it is, the resources that you need, and the potential impact that you can create from the idea. So you can think of freelance writing. If you're good with words, you can consider writing for blogs, magazines, or websites. You can think of online tutoring. If you're a teacher or a professional, you can offer tutoring sessions. And this can be a great way to share your expertise, either with children or adults, depending on what you teach. Health and wellness coaching, that is also great for healthcare professionals. If you work in healthcare in any capacity as a professional, Whether you're a nurse, you're a dietitian, a dentist, a medical doctor, you can provide remote coaching on nutrition and wellness, counseling and support services. This is great for social workers who might want to offer online support into groups or one-on-one counseling sessions. And then if you are like an engineer or a technical professional, you can offer consulting on project management or even like process improvements. So these are just some ideas. I'd like you to look at the table and fill in your own ideas. Write down the idea, a brief description of what it involves and resources that you need, and also the potential impacts it could have on your financial future. So I'll give you a moment to start writing that now, and we'll pick up with the workbook. So now that you have put down some ideas or had some inspiration from the table, you can also you can write out your own ideas and circle or highlight the ideas that resonate with you most. And these ideas should really feel both exciting and aligned with your talents and your values. Okay, and then for the income ideas, or the main one that you have selected, we want to start looking at, creating an action plan to build your financial cushion. So first, you want to select the main income opportunity that you want to pursue. And you maybe want to pursue several, but let's look at one first and take action on one first. And then you want to write down your next immediate step. So write down the income opportunity you want to pursue. Maybe it's writing or tutoring or consulting. So write the idea down. And then what's the next step that you need? And I want you to think about steps that you can take in the next week, right? What can you do in the next 7 days to get the idea of maybe it's freelance writing and you want to start writing in blogs or magazines or websites. Can you start your own blog? Can you, register on blogging subscription service like Substack? And then I want you to note the resources that you'll need. E.g., for example, what skills do you need? How much time would you need? What type of equipment do you need? Do you need mentorship in this area? And then we want to set both your short-term and long-term milestones. When do you want to start? What do you want to achieve in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? And what would you like to see by the time 12 months comes around? Okay, so put those ideas down, and you can pause the video so that you can get those ideas on paper, setting a realistic time frame for things to happen. And if you don't meet them, you can always review the plan and edit it and reevaluate how far you have come. And then I want you to estimate the potential impact financially in terms of numbers. How would this additional income help you build maybe your emergency fund, or help you reduce financial stress, or help you achieve any of the financial goals that you've been looking at over the last few days? Yeah. Now, take a moment to finish those questions so that we have a plan together of exactly what you want to do. And I just want to, tie this back for our devotional reflection that the Bible reminds us in First Peter 4, verse 10, to use our gifts to serve others, right? That and our talents are not just a way to make or earn an extra income. They're also a means to bless our family, to bless our community. So when we unlock our income potential, we're not just building financial security, which we are, but we're not just doing that. We're also creating opportunities to share our gifts, to serve others in meaningful ways, to actually be a blessing to other people. Yeah. So I want you to think about that. Think about how, using your talents is to generate income is not just about financial growth, but it's also an opportunity to honor God and to be a blessing to others. And our reflection prompt for today is, how does this idea of using your talents to create extra income resonate with your faith and your desire to help others? So reflect on how using your talents to create more income aligns with your desire to make a positive impact in the world. And you've got some space where you can write it down, and there's some extra sheets at the end as well. And once we are all done, before we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to explore and commit to exploring at least one new income opportunity this week. I want you to write it down, set your action steps, and believe that every small step can lead to a big transformation. Yeah. So read out your commitment statement, sign it, and date it, and make sure that in a week's time you can come back to it and see that you've actually taken the steps that you needed to take. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on day 5. And I'm excited to see the opportunities that you discover and the steps that you take to unlock your potential income. So remember that your talents are actually powerful. And when we use them with intention and faith, there's actually no limit to what we can achieve. So I'll see you tomorrow. Keep shining, keep growing, keep trusting in the amazing plan that God has for you. And we'll continue with day 6 tomorrow.